just discovered it's probably time for some new shoes. Did you end up getting it in town, or did you have to order it?
I just went to order.
Oh yeah, Christy, your dance stuff.
I
So you're nice. Did you? So you ordered it online?
Yeah, I just went through Amazon.
Where'd you find it online?
Just Amazon. Stuff.
Oh wow.
They have all these
Amazon is
like clothing brands and dance brands that have like all these letters. You're like, I don't know what that says.
Yeah.
They also sell some of the main dance brands as well. But the pigs were not on Prime, so they are not used to that.
Oh yeah.
Is there a place to get shoes in town? I think we talked about that in class.
I mean, Dance West is where I know of in town to get shoes. That's where I got these.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
yeah.
have like anything fancy. I just found a hole in these.
Oh yeah. That's always fun when you're turning. You're like, oh, there's the floor.
Yeah.
Is that where Riley goes to get her stuff? For like ballet shoes, Dance West?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I order them.
Yeah.
You can find them on.
Is it discount Dance?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. They have that like, what you have to buy $50 worth of stuff to get free shipping.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I need $10 shoes. Time to find 40 more bucks so I don't have to pay $5. That makes sense. All right. Is this everyone that we have? Who's Jamie?
She's off today,
Oh.
and you have one more signed in online who hasn't arrived yet.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
We're going to face the bar. We'll go through our normal warm-up. A lot of you already know this, but I'll just go through it quickly. So we start in parallel. Even here, imagining those kneecaps pulled up and lifted, the weight placed over the balls of the feet, the ribs melting down towards the hips, and the sacrum going down, down, down. We're going to have 8 prances. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. Circle the head. And 6 and 7 and 8. Send that right foot back for a calf stretch for 8 counts. And back to parallel. Starting with the left, 8 prances. 3, 4, circle the head, and 6 and 7 and 8. Left foot back for a calf stretch for 8 counts. And then we'll come to our first position. Then we have tendu, rotate in, rotate out, flex and point, brush and first. Same thing to the side. Turn in, turn out, send that heel long and point. 3, closing to first, to the back. Turn in, turn out, flex, point, brush to first. Right arm arcs up and over. And we roll up. 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the left. Turn in, turn out. Oh, wait, turn in, turn out. Flex, point, brush first. Side, turn in, turn out. Flex, point. 3, closing first. Turn in, turn out. Flex, point, brush first. Forward box side. Roll up. And then we'll go through our stretches. Over on the right leg, we have 8 counts down. Do what you need down here. Quick vertebra back. Twist out the spine. Same thing on the left. Forward, back, twist. Grab your right knee up to your shoulder, circle out that ankle. Same on the left. And we'll finish there. And I'll talk you through it as well. But it starts parallel, 8 prances, head roll for 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. And right, left, circle the head, and 6. And right leg back for a calf stretch. And back to parallel, starting with the left, with the left, and right. Circle the head. And left foot back for that calf stretch. Holding up on those lower abdominals and sending the heel back long. And back to first. Taw to front. Turn in. Turn out. Flex and plie. Brush back. Brush front. Close to first. Same to the side. In. Out. Send that heel long. Stretch the heel forward, toes back. Right arm, arms up and over. And plie, roll up. Repeat on the left. Front, turn out, send that heel long. And reach, brush. To the side. Pulling up long on that right hip. Lift as you close. Get taller and taller. To the back. Keeping those knees over those toes. Left arm, quarter rounds up and over. And rolling up. Getting ready to stretch over onto our right leg. And diving down. We have 8 counts down here. Do what you need. Roll up. Up and over to the back. Going up. And twist down the spine. Repeat on the left. And diving down. Rolling up. Up and out of the hips to the back. Twist down the spine. And draw that right knee up to your right shoulder. Circle the ankle out. Trying to imprint that thigh onto your ribcage. One more squeeze. And switch other side. Keeping that strong, stable standing leg. One more squeeze and lift. And finish. Nice. All right. Let's start in the second position for plies. We'll have 7, 8, 1 demi, and stretch. A double demi to get even deeper. Grand plie. 6, 7, 8. Turn the toes in parallel. We'll go forward. 2, 3, 4. Arm reverses to go back. 6. Turn back out. And first. 2 demis. Double demi. Grand plie. 6, 7, 8. Quarter rock forward and back again. Stay and turn out. And to the back. And to forward. Demi. Double demi. Instead of that grand, we'll roll up. 6, 7, 8. We'll go side and away. And away. 6, 7, 2, fifth. Demi. Double demi. Stretch out those Achilles and calves. Grand plie. And up. We'll take a circular port de bras all the way around. And this time, let's go right away to the left side. After we finish the left, let's turn back around and we'll just press up and we'll find a little balance after right and left. So in second, we start demi, double demi, grand plie, parallel, forward, arm reverses to fall back. Demi, double demi, grand plie, stay and turn out forward and back. Fourth, demi, double demi, we'll roll up, the arm will come to fifth high, lower straight, go taller, and side. Away, demi, double demi, grand plie, circular port de bras, cross sous-sus, soutenu. Back up a second, we'll move left, and then we'll back to reverse, whoosh. All right, here we go, using that double demi to get deeper into those Achilles and calves. And second position. And dip. Double dip. Grand plie, the sternum lifts. Parallel forward. you to first. Press up. Feel that balance there. Feel the rib bones melting down towards the hips. Feel that length in that lower spine. Arches pressing over that second metatarsal. And finish. Nice. All right, let's do a tendu from first. We'll have 7, 8. 2 tendus, close straight. And 3, and 4, and 5. Little bounce, bounce, and run to the side, close. Out and in. Out, grow taller as you close. And out, knees over toes. And carry to the back. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Reach and reach, run, close. Out, lower, flex, lower, push, and 3, into first. Let me start back. 1 and close. 2 and close. 3, keep those hips right over the toes. Don't reach back. Just go straight down, run, close. Same thing to the side. Da, 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 bounce, bounce and run, close. 2, da, 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 da. Out, lower and flex and lower and push. 3, into first. Then we'll take another stretch forward and back. 1 more rise up. And then here, challenge yourself to look right, back to center, look left, back to center, loosen up the neck, and plie and finish. So 1 and straight, and 2 and straight, and 3. Bounce, bounce and run, and close. Same side and back, and then our tummy side, lower flex, lower point, 3 tendus. Here we go. Really painting the floor with the sole of your shoe. Heel leads, toes reach back. And out. And bounce. Bounce and run. And close. And stop. Grow tall. And lift. And 3. And bounce. Bounce and run. To the back. And out. Finding the first, press up, and relax that neck, look to the right, and back to center. Keep those ribs melting down, look to the left, and back to center. Nice, and plie, finish. Good, nice. I talked about this before. As we're ranajaming, especially going ranajaming on the oar, make sure that both sides are working equally, yeah? Give her a little gyrotonic when you're like moving both arms equally. So that's kind of what we want to feel in our standing side as well. So it's not just this opening out, but it's both sides working with equal and opposite force. Here we go to the left. Heel reach. Good. Toes back. Again. And out. Up. Bounce. Both sides run. And good. To the side. And bounce. Both sides working opposite. looking up. Find the first and press up. Now keep that length in that lower spine. Look to the left and back to center. To the right and back to center. And finish. Nice. Getting us ready for spots for turns. All right, let's do a tendu from fifth. So 4 slower tendus to start, but they're more crisp than those ones from first. We have front and fifth, inside leg, and fifth, and side. Close back, inside, close front, and 1 and 2, plie. Stretch, and fifth, plie. From the back, and out. Fifth, inside leg, fifth, outside leg. 2 to the side, da, da, and 1 and 2, plie. Stretch, and 1, 2, plie. We're gonna repeat it. Da, 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 and back, da, da. 2 to the side. You're welcome to add an arm if you want to. Plie, stretch, da, 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 and plie to the back. Ba, 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 inside leg. Outside for 2, da, da, da. 1 and 2, plie. And side, and 2, 3, plie. And let's find a susu here. We'll keep the arms first, and then as the ribs melt down, the elbows will float up. And then we'll finish there. So this weight change, make sure that those hip bones, we have our little fish hooks attached to our front hips, and they're pulling us up like suspenders. So each time we close, we want to lift up out of our hips, that we're not a pendulum. So outside to the front, inside to the back, 2 to the side, 7, 8, 3 into a plie, 3 into a plie. Let me start back. Do it twice through. 2 for the price of 1. Here we go. 7, 8, and front, 5th and back, 5th and side, in and out, in and 3 to the front, plie, and up, 3 to the side, ready for the back, slow, 5th inside leg, 2 slow side, 3 quick for 2 to the back, plie, 3, 1. Good. Repeating again. Welcome to add an arm wherever. And in. Good. Plie. Side and in. From the back. Show it. Place it. Show it. Place Good, bring that susu, arms in first. Rotating that back heel forward, pressing those inner thighs against each other. And now as the ribs melt down, the elbows are gonna float up. And grow 1 inch taller to finish in that plie. And finish. Good, that was nice. I saw lots of nice show it and place it. It wasn't too mushy. Here we go to the left. And show your heel, place it back, reach back and place, and show it, place it, show it, place it, out, in, and groovy, stretch, out, good, and to the back, and back, and show, and place, and show, to the back, and stop. Ready to repeat. Here we go. Out, in. Good. To the back and out. Inside up. Nice and up. And in and Find back susu. Pulling up on both sides equally, finding that opposition within the body. As the ribs melt down, the elbows float up, so we keep that weight forward, send the sternum up and forward. Grow 1 inch taller, light with the fingers and plie. Nice, good. Let's do dégagé from fifth. We'll have brush fifth, pas de cheval, and in, pas de cheval, and back. Two dégagés, pas de cheval. Little quicker, and first, fifth. First, fifth. To the back. Da, and yawn, out, and sharp. Brushes and extend, out. 1 and 2, little quicker and sharp, place it, sharp, place it. We're gonna repeat it again too. Welcome to add an arm the second time or just leave it aside. 2 dégagés, pas de cheval, fifth. 2 dégagés, pas de cheval, fifth. Same to the back. Pas de cheval, fifth. 2, first one, fifth. 2, first one, fifth. Reverse it from the back, and then we repeat it. Yes?
You think you can turn the fans on?
Oh my God, yes. I will do that. When I start the music, I'll turn those fans on. Oh, and then let's balance. Here, let's do an inside leg, coupe back. And then we'll find that balance there, inside leg, coupe back. All right, here we go. From fifth. You guys can do your dégagés and I'll be fan duty. So these dégagés aren't super fast except for the ones in first. So we really have that opportunity to lengthen the legs and brush the floor. There you go. Here it is. And 7 and 8 and fifth. Pas de cheval. And 8. In, extend, reach. And back. Back, extend. Fifth. And sharp, fifth. First, fifth. Good to the back. To extend. And reach. And to the front. Knee back, heel shows off. And a sharp, fifth. Ready to repeat. And in and reach. Good. To the side. Last time to the back. Reach Good. Find that inside leg coupe back. Left leg in that coupe. So here, really resisting the urge to perch back, lengthening that lower spine, closing those ribs together, and pulling up a little high on that standing hip. Going through a sous-sus to close and plie and finish. Nice, good. With these pas de chevals, don't just do, what am I trying to say? We want to go out and we want to keep going out until we have to go in. Yeah, so don't just go out and hold, but keep going out, and even if you reach there, keep sending that energy out until it's time to close in. Yeah. Here we go to the left. And a brush, and a brush, and out, and fifth, and out, nice, to the back, and reach, and a sharp, place it, to the back. Good, make sure that elbow and tricep are nice and lifted, and a sharp, in. Repeat. Reach, side. Out, lift, and back. And from the back, last set. Good. And first, place it. And inside leg, finding that coupe back to balance. Shaping that back foot. The inner thigh of that coupe leg is working. And when you're ready to finish, lift to a sous-sus. And then release into that plie. Good, nice. All right, for this combination, we're gonna do some encloches and dégagés at first. Really make sure that we feel that fifth metatarsal, that bone that is extending from our pinky toe, really anchored down using those muscles in the backs of the legs so that we're really brushing our fifth metatarsal against the floor as well to work that turn up here and not just from the first metatarsal. So let's do 7 encloches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, carry side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right, wait, no. 5, 6, 7, side, and 8 into first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reversing from the back. Back in front and back in front. 5, 6, plie 7, carry side 8. 8 dégagés goes in first. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, side 8. 8 dégagés in first. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the music will pause and it'll pick back up. And we'll do 16 leg swings. 16. And we'll just finish there. Yeah. Front and back in 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, reach and 8, closing into first. And then to the left, and then we reverse it all. So really feeling that fifth pinky toe metatarsal anchored down to the floor. And front and back, and front and back, front, back, plie, side, and 8, 2, 3, 4. Feel that pinky toe anchored down to the floor. Good. And left, back. Plie and reach and step. Great. Good. From the back, right leg back and front. Knees over toes, plie, heel, reach, and 8. Last set, to the left. Front and back, front, plie, and reach, and first. The music will take a little pause here. Breathe. And then we'll do our 16 encloches right and left. Welcome to go with the music if it's not your tempo. And front and back and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Start turning around to the left and left. Nice. All right. Hopefully our hips are ready for some rondejons. Let's do 7 and 8. We have passe, reach to the front. Bring it back to passe, reach to the side. Arc up and over. 6 and 7, carry it to the back. 4 runs, off, tear, and 3 and 4. Just keep the leg low, reach around and front through to the back. Then we reverse it. Passe back and reach. Bring it back in and reach. Arc up and over. 6, 7, carry front. And 4, rondejons. Off, tear, da, da. And 1 off the floor and back through to the front. 5th. And then we have our normal port de bras. So we have a circular port de bras in 5th. Angling in towards the bar, we go forward, back, finding that square established arabesque and connecting that string to our opposite shoulder and our toe as we penché down. Come back up, plie, passe, and we'll finish there. Yeah, so passe, reach. This is compact. This is lengthened and arc. Up and over, down, carry back. 4 more runs. 3, 4, 2 counts off the floor, and 7 and 8. Reverse all that, and then circular port de bras. Forward, back, arabesque. Reach past your fingers. Plie, passe, and we'll finish there. For all these passes, especially the ones that we're doing the first time in the beginning, make sure it's the backs of the legs, the hamstrings and the inner thigh, that suction the toe up, not the thigh and the hip flexor. that bring the knee up, yeah. Backs of the legs, everything's working that way. Here we go. Passe, reach front, and passe, reach side. Come on, music. All right, here we go. 7, 8, the backs of legs, passe, reach, passe, reach, stop. Want to go towards the bar? Coming back up, carry that leg to the back. 4 rounds. Both the right and the left side working equally. Off the floor, front through to the back. Good, and reverse it. Reach. And arm up and over. Carry front, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach. Brush and through to the front. And circular quarter rod. Keeping the hips nice and steady. Pulling up the kneecaps. The end. Away. Towards the bar. And forward. Up and back. Establish that air mask, keeping that right shoulder back as you punch it, as you pass the fingers. When upper body comes up. Plie, find that passe. Again, using the backs of the legs to section that toe up. Pulling low on that left hip. Nice. And finding a finish. Good. Nice. Beautiful. Same thing as our pas de chevals. For this, not just a hold out, but same thing, we go out until we have to go in. Out until we have to go. So really draw and reach that out. Here we go to the left. Suction that up. And reach and back to passe. Good. Reach and up and over. Carry to the back. 4. Both hips turning up equally. Nice. There you go. And off the floor. And brush. Knee leads back. And passe. Reach and passe. Reach up and over. And now get taller and broader as you come back up. And back. Keeping the hips lifted as he comes through first. Off the floor. Brush through to the front. Good. Circular. Keeping those kneecaps tight and lifted the whole time, especially to the back. And 1, 4. Keeping the hips and shoulders square as we go back. Good. Finding that air mask. Reach past the fingers. Upper body comes up. Plie, finding that passe with the backs of the legs. And go taller as you close. Beautiful. Good. Let's do our normal stretch that we all know and love. So we have our right leg on the bar in an attitude with the flex foot. We have plie and stretch, plie and stretch. A quick full 8 count over. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Alice Cone. Really arching that hip down and plie 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 counts towards the leg. And welcome to go to arabesque, or we can drop that leg. Find your runner's lunge, stretch it out here, and we'll go right away to the left side. Yeah, so 2 plies, and we have 8 counts stretching over. Straighten the leg, 2 demi-plies, 8 counts stretching over. Same in Alice de Conte, and then we'll bring that leg back. Stretch it out, and come up, or do the same thing to the back. All right, here we go. Finding that attitude with the flexed foot to really feel that stretch in that outer hip. And slow down, 2, up, down, and forward. 8 counts here. And coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and forward. Finding Alice Cone. And then that weight over the balls of the foot, building that heel towards the leg. And reach that right leg behind you as we go to your runner's lunge. And coming back. Feeling your left leg on the bar. And then stretch. Then stretch. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward as you go forward. Good. Standing that foot long. 10 and stretch. And put that left hip back, right hip forward as we go forward towards the leg. And Alice Cone, dropping that left hip in socket. 2 dems. And reaching towards the leg. Sitting that left leg behind you, runner's lunge. And coming up. Good. All right. Let's do a little fondue. You know what, let's actually do the same one that we did last week. So we have fondue and attitude and up, tendu, forward, 6 and 7. Same side and back. Fondue to low, attitude, circle it, reach it higher, lower towards the bar. Close back. Fondue, back, attitude, same arm each time. Fondue, no one on that back toe, close fit, inside leg either staying on flat or going up to releve. Fondue, poxy, attitude front. We'll feel that attitude, 6, 7, we reverse it. Fondue, low, circle it, lift it, quarter bra back, 7, 8. Fondue, low, circle it with the inner thigh, fondue, towards the bar, and 5th. Fondue, low, the backs of the legs, lift it, fondue, quarter bra forward, and flatter releve inside leg, attitude, balance, 6, 7, 8. So as we come from this attitude to lift the leg, again, feeling that from the backs of the legs, reaching that leg up, not the tops of the legs. Fondue, low, attitude, high, fondue, tendu, quarter bra towards that leg. Here we go. And to the front. And to the back, the legs lifted up. Good. And quarter forward. Up. And 5th. 1, crochet, the opposite shoulder. So if I'm here to the front, I want to feel the opposite shoulder connected to that heel so I don't splay out, that cross. Same thing to the back, minus passe, and then spiral. So this side lifts up and out this way as this knee lifts up and out the opposite direction so that we still keep that 3D shape and not become two-dimensional. So we feel that opposite shoulder connected to that attitude healer toe. To the left. Petit pas mal. 6, 7, 8. From the back, 2, 3, carry side. Side, 2, 3, carry front. And front, 2, 3, carry side. Petit pas mal. 6, 7. Let's go right around to the left. To the left. 2, 3, and carry. Side, 2, 3, carry back. Back, 2, 3, carry side. Petit pas mal. 6, 7. You're welcome to take the second set on Blvd or stay on flat. 1, 2, 3, front, 2, 3, side, petit mama. Little shorter time the second time, so we have time to signal around right away to the next side. So same thing that we've been talking about, both sides turning out equally as we carry to that new direction. Here we go. Time. Let's. 3, 2, 1. Carry side and out. Carry back. Good. Cross it. 2, 3, and 2. From the back. And reach. Inner thigh comes forward. And good. Little quicker, petit pas. Ready, turn around. from the back. Back, tendu front, then brush, tendu front, brush, fifth, plie. To the side, our second set, we just have out, swivel in, swivel out, plie, soutenu, ready to the left. Brush, tendu. This is to get you more momentum, tendu. Last one closes, fifth, plie, stretch. 3 to the side, 2, 1, plie to the back. Back, brush, front, back, brush, front, back, fifth, plie. Last set to side, 1, swivel in, swivel out. Plie, soutenu, and we'll finish there. So that tendu back, so you do that more powered brush for those grand pas. Here we go. So 8 on the right leg turned in coupe, 8 on the left, and then 8 turned out coupe back, and 8 rises. So just rises, calf raises, if you will. Here we go. Press the floor away, and 4 more on the side. Last one, other foot, and up. Ready for a turned out coupe back. And up. With that arch pressing over that second toe. Four more. And finish. Lovely. All right, we're done with bar. Do what you need. Grab a sip, stretch, put the bars away. Is the studio hotter or cooler than Ballet Tucson?
I'd say overall it's more comfortable.
I just remember that one year when Jenna was like, let's leave the AC off and we can have like hot yoga different ballet. And it'd be like 89 degrees.
She really doesn't sweat. It's amazing. I did P90X with her for like a month.
Oh,
and,
yeah?
like, she doesn't sweat. It's amazing.
My goodness.
Yeah, she doesn't drink any water with it. I made her like water.
and plie, look out. Brush through first to attitude back, extend allongé, pas de bourrée. Developing front to the croisé. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And chassé, left arm up, and plie, and switch. Brush through first, attitude. All that happens is we rotate from the elbows to extend, open, pas de bourrée. Developing front, 2, 3, and 4, pas de bosse. Reach to the corner, open side, up and over, plie, and stretch. Yeah, so from this attitude, my triceps, this part, stays exactly where they are, and it's just a rotation from the elbow. So if I were to come back, I'd be in that same position. So we don't want to hide the face. We want to keep that face shown to the audience. One more time. Chassé, reach, and plie, reach, and find first. Attitude from the elbows, extend, pas de bourrée, and front, 2, 3, 4, and 5, pas de bosse, and 7, to the left. Yeah. Do we need to mark it? Let's mark it. Here we go. So a nice mark. Bring that down stage arm up first. Plie, down stage arm. Plie, up stage arm. First, attitude, allongé, pas de bourrée, and front. Pas de bosse. To the left. Chassé. Out. Plie. Here. First, attitude, open the shoulders, and developing front. And finish. There we go. Alright, here we go. Ready, 5th position, right foot front. And traveling for that first chassé. Chassé under. Plie, look out. Find it first. Attitude. Allongé. Good. Developing the croisé. Pas de bosse. Up and over. And to the left. Developing front. Pas de bosse. Good, nice. Good, we want to keep this one, but feel this arm in 5th high. Make sure if we have the down stage arm up in 5th high, we don't want to close in the elbows because that covers our face to the audience. So we want to keep that elbow open. Well, the hard thing is though, without letting the ribs split out, so we got to keep this nice and compact as this elbow is open. So when we come here to the front for that chassé, yeah, that nice openness. And as we find that attitude, yeah, find that nice openness there so we don't cover our beautiful faces. All right, let's do a tendu. We'll face on fox for this one. We have out and in, out and in. Back in, back in. 4 to the side, going back. And 7, or sorry, just 3. Plie, go to the left. 2 to the front, da, 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 da. 2 to the back, da, 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 da. Just 3. And 2. And 1. Plie and stretch. Part B, we'll have some passés and pirouettes. 1, 2, plie, passé, balance, 6, 7, 8. And left, plie, passé, balance, 7, 8. And right, plie, adding a single turn, 7, 8. And left, plie, and 7, 8. Yeah, so this one travels a lot back, so we'll start way forward. 2 to the front, dun, 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 change arms, 2 to the back, dun, 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 3 side, changing legs each time. Plie to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 8, and 3, going back, 5, 6, plie, part B, 1, 2, plie, passe releve, balance, change back, left arm, left leg, plie, passe, balance, change back, and done, plie, single turn, close back, and left, plie, single turn, close back. So for these passe balances, really trying to get that arm and the leg to that position at the same time and right away, so we're already there and ready for when that pirouette comes. All right, here we go. And for these tendus to the front, it's opposite arm and leg, and then we change as we go to the back. Here we go, we're going for it. And left arm front, right leg, out, in, out, change to the back, back, in, 3 side going back, and plie to the left, switch back, 3, 2, 1, plie, ready for our passe balance, right arm, right leg, plie, passe balance, and to the left, and up, and turn, right shoulder around, and left. All right, good. Nice, good. Let's do this part B section again instead of going across the floor for our warm-up pirouettes. And this time, let's do one. So we'll start way forward for this one because we're going to keep doing it traveling back. 1, 2, plie. Let's bring the arms to the right shoulder. Change back. And left, plie. Arms to the left shoulder. Change back. Now adding a turn with the same arms. Arms to the right shoulder. Change back. And left, plie. Arms to the left shoulder. Change back. Then we'll repeat all that, but now arms normal in first. So 1, plie, balance, back. What we just did, plie, balance, back. Now that same feeling we have getting that right shoulder around so it doesn't stay back. Right shoulder around, goes back, left, left shoulder around. So 2 balances with the arms on that passe shoulder, 2 turns with the arms on the passe shoulder, 2 balances, arms in first, 2 turns, arms in first, all going back. So let's start pretty forward for this one because it goes a lot to the back. Here we go. Tendu front, plie, arms to the right shoulder, and goes back, and left. Now we're going to go to the left shoulder. That's it. Now add a single turn to those same arms. Arms to the right shoulder, and arms to the left shoulder. That's it. Now arms in first. Find the balance first. Shoulders almost upright, and fit. And up. There we go. And closing those grips together for this turn. Right shoulder around. Fit. And left shoulder around. On. All right, good, good. Let's go from the corner. Oh yeah. So we'll start from a B plus. 7 and 8. Arabesque, développé, and tombe. Pas de bourrée, en dehors, pirouette, and finish. Again, pas de bourrée, en dehors, pirouette, and finish, and swivel, and 3 piqué turns, and 6 and 7 on 8 we chasse and finish. Yeah, so turn the corner, 7 and 8. Piqué, arabesque, de Ballet, effacé, tombe, pas de bourrée. On the or and finish. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Right shoulder around, finish, swivel, establish, piqué, turn, chasse, and out. Yeah, and for this effacé, so we have the opportunity here, effacé relevé, to not hide the face, but to open the elbow without opening the shoulders. Just that elbow working in opposition. Let's mark it to the right. Who's my first group? So we got 2 first, then we'll do 3, 3. Or Esther, are you going? Come on, I'm going. You don't have to, Esther. I didn't know.
I'll hear pressure.
All right, here we go. Reach out, reach. Don't hide your face. Good. Right shoulder around and finish. Again. And finish. Swivel. Reach out. Reach to where you want to go. And chasse. Finish. Good. And finish. Sit back. Last group. Here we go. And step out. Leveling. Okay. Feet forward. Right shoulder back. Good. So that can be just as important as the pirouettes and the big piqué arabesque. Here, just a little whoosh. And then we can push to reach for those piqués. Let's mark it to the left. We have piqué. Don't hide your face. And left. Finish. Top it. Pas de bourrée. Right. Finish. Make this the 4th step. And reach where you want to go. Chasse, finish. All right. Here we go to the So we have 4 in first, 4 in second, 4 changements, and 2 échappés. We'll play it twice through. 4 sautés in first and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 4 changements, 3, 4 échappés and 5 échappés and 5. Twice through. Sharp metatarsals and gooey pliés, resisting those heels down. Here we go. Here comes the sun. And the jumps don't even feel so bad, right? All right, let's do our 3 glissade assemblées and then 2 changements. And we'll just keep the arms on box. So we have glissade assemblée, glissade assemblée, glissade assemblée, changement, changement to the left. Glissade fit, assemblée, we change. Glissade doesn't change, assemblée change. Glissade doesn't change, assemblée change. With these 2 changements, we can change our épalement. Changement, changement. Yeah, one more time and then we'll mark it. Glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, changement, changement. To the left, assemblée, to the right, assemblée, to the left, assemblée, changement, changement. We'll mark it. Do we have any questions about glissades, assemblées? Okay. Here we go. There we go. It's a little bit more brisk than we've done in the past, yeah. But once we kind of have that coordination, it should feel a little bit nicer on the thighs to go a little bit faster. So for these petite allegros, this is really more about the down than the up. That will feel later for grande allegro. So really down into the floor instead of thinking about up. All right, let's do 2 groups. So we'll have the first group go right and left, and then second group will go right and left. All right, here we go. Some spooky Harry Potter. So left leg in front, because we're going to glissade with our back leg to the right. 7, 8, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, assemblée, changement, changement, glissade, assemblée, 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 changement, changement. That's it, yeah. And so yeah, these assemblées, we're scooping up and we're going to assemble in the air and land in that 5th position. Here we go, second group. And glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, changement. Good, to the left. That's it, good. All right, let's do one more group for any takers that want to repeat it. Because now that I feel like we have it in our bodies, now we can really feel that nice brushing. So one more group. We'll go just right and left. Here we go. And assemble and assemble to the right, 2 changements, to the left, assemble. Nice, good. There we go. Alright, just a short grande allegro. We're just going to go from the corner 7 and 8. Sauté airbus, sauté passe. Sauté airbus and glissade and soda shot, and then we'll run off. So that's it. So we have. So it's just the right arm that's doing all the movement for these first Sautés, this arm is just staying the same spot to the side. So we have sauté arabesque, sauté passe. Sauté arabesque, glissa, saut de chat. One more time, and then we'll mark it in the music. 7 and 8. And sauté and passe and sauté, glissa, saut de chat. Run away. All right, let's mark it with the music, feeling it. Here we go. And sauté arabesque, sauté passe, sauté arabesque, glissa, saut, run away. And second. All right, let's do like, 2, 2, and 3. Now that we're moving more. First we got Christy, we got Esther. There we go. All right. And stop, and please have ready, second group. 6, good. 7, 8, and stop, and pop. Stop. Please have so the shot. Right. 7, 8, and pop. Good. All right, good. Let's mark it to the left. So just marking it to the left. Up, up, and up. Good. One more mark to the left. And so. So really feel now your left arm is what's driving you. So this for this sauté arabesque, we're reaching to where we want to go. This left arm pulls us up. This left arm pulls us to where we want to go for all those sautés. All right, here we go to the left. And sauté up and cross. Saut and glissa. So shot. That's it. And 7, 8. Sauté arabesque and passe. Arabesque and glissa. And saut shot. That's it. Good, nice. All right, let's come into the center. We'll pull it off with our rubber rat, so just follow along. We'll take a nice wide second position. We'll start off with 2 grand pliés. Grand plie, lift the sternum as you lower. And again, reversing the port de bras. And side to side. Other side. Turn the feet in parallel, dive all the way forward. We have plenty of time down here, so do what you need. Parallel the feet, rock the hips, shake out the head. 4 more counts here. Soften the knees to roll up. Heel toe your feet together. Open up to your natural first. Feel all 5 minutes muscles suctioning down to the floor. Feel the kneecaps pulled up and lifted. Your lower abdominal pressing up as you sink as the heavy work down. Feel the ribs nibbling shut. The sternum and chest is open in opposition. Let those shoulders roll back and fall down your back. Release any tension in your neck. Imagine a string attached to the rhythm and it's pulling up. One more deep, big breath in. Exhale, release all out. And we did it. Thank you guys, it's so great to see you. Oh, question for you guys. What's a good way to work on extensions? I don't remember you were asking that, and I was like just trying to, and everything, I'm good.
I do
And I was like,
No,
oh,
no, no,
no.
just lift it higher. I find like if you find a partner, you be my partner. And like, you do like press down into your partner's hand.
Oh,
and then
yeah, I can feel
stretch.
that opposition.
So like engage and then release.
Yeah, and you can, if you don't have a partner, you can even do it maybe like on
On the
something soft, like the
bar.
back of the couch, or, yeah,
Yeah.
put something on a bar that's like soft, and just push down and it kind of lift it. But I feel what really helped, not that I ever had good extensions, but what finally helped me get a little bit better is during class, feeling everything happening from the backs of the legs, so kind of what we worked on with that little attitude, really feeling that lift happening from the backs of the legs instead of thinking of this happening. And then when we find that developing, find lifting the knee up as far as it can first, and then trying to extend it out instead of going up and then trying to lift it up. Yeah, so I feel like those things to think about while you're doing the adagio are really helpful, but then as far as strengthening core, I think just having a really strong core and strong glutes is what's really helpful for building that foundation for extensions. But I'll keep thinking.
Yeah.
If there's like any like little exercises.
Yeah. Do any of you guys use those, like, there's like that door frame thing that you always see advertised, you can like hoist your leg up?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you use those, or?
I never did, but I remember like, cause I think those became really popular like back when I was a younger student. And I was like, oh,
Of it this time.
I want them for Christmas.
We would just like try and wedge ourselves in doorways.
Yeah.
None of us.
I know. Oh, one nice thing too is to feel it on the ground when you have gravity working for you and not against you, and you can kind of feel some extensions that way, and then you have gravity kind of helping you instead of working against you. But yeah, no, that I think is that little stretchy thing, because then you can kind of feel where you want your leg to be, and then you can even let go and then try to hold it with there. Yeah. Easier said than done. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas about like?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Or is that just like a natural?
Yes, and there are ways to open it. And I feel like, yeah, right, because I know like some people like that frog stretch, and I've heard mixed reviews about it, like it's not good for you or it's fine for you. So I don't know, I kind of avoid that a little bit, but one thing that I use for my turnout is really stretching the backs of the legs here, so either like pigeon pose is a really good one. Even just, this is kind of a tier 1 modification where you're just crisscrossing leaning forward, but you can get fancier by crossing it to really get all of this open, as I feel really nice for that hip opening. And I don't know, I would feel like I'd want to do more research on like the frog.
I have such tight hips that that one's hard for me, but I
Yeah.
see people that are just like all of it.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's like so fun like teaching preschool, because like my butterfly is like, and like all my preschoolers are like knees flopped open and like all the way down.
Like whenever, even in yoga, they'll do this stretch, I'm like, this is literally, this is where I am.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I get like.
It's, oh my God, it's hard.
So, yeah, if there's anything you think of that's like good to like widen that, or open that more outward.
Yeah.
Or if it's just physiological, I don't know.
Do you guys have any for like kind of like hip openers?
Like, this is my lip right here.